Okay, so you are here because you watched the video on the last page and I showed you how to find this chapter. You're going to do the whole unit. So as always, we're going to start here in the Engage page. And this says, can you explain how climate change might impact the behavior of the monarch butterfly? So this is just getting you to think about it already. So think about what you've learned about climate change and and think about what you might know about monarch butterflies and do your best to answer this question. Go ahead and read all this. Watch this video. I would watch this video and read this. This is an extension activity. And the more you learn, the more the more you learn, the more curious you'll be. And remember, you'll be creating an artifact at the end of this to share with another student. So this might give you some ideas of things you want to share. So I would read those. And then this is just seeing what you already know about how climate change impacts organisms. So answer these as best you can. Head to the next page. Okay, so this is going to talk about how climate change affects habitats. So you can read this chapter. You do not need to do this hands-on activity unless you really want to. See if you have these materials at home, and if it's something you really want to do, it would be awesome. Or if you want your parents to go buy them for you, you could do that too. It's not required though. This would be awesome if you did this activity. It's a cool interactive. Definitely check that out. Keep reading here. Watch these videos. See if there's anything really interesting in these videos that you might want to talk more about in the artifact that you create. Keep reading all this. Read about habitat, or this is an activity to see if you understand about habitat destruction. So read that. Then the next place you're going to go, so you're on Explore page 2. Same thing, read all this, watch these videos. And there's some interesting things here for you to learn about. And then check your understanding. Place the statements in the correct order to show how increasing temperatures can affect walruses in the Arctic. So read all that. And then you're going to go to a page called Explore More Resources. So again, I'd encourage you to check these things out, see if there's anything really interesting that you learned about. You can read about instincts in organisms, and you can read about how to stay in balance, how organisms stay in balance with their environment. This is a cool interaction about how cougars coexist with humans. Check that out. This is another hands-on activity. If you want to look at it and see if you have these materials at home, or if there's some materials you want your parents to get you that you could do, it's not required, but it might be a fun activity for you to do. This could be your artifact if that was something you'd want to create and share with your classmates. Okay? So when you're done with that, you can skip the explain page. Check out the elaborate with STEM page. There's also some cool activities here. If there's anything really do this page. Yeah, check out this. This is really interesting. Do that. Then check out these STEM project starters. There's some interesting things here. Interesting things on these pages. I'd love if you guys did this and tell me what you thought about them. I've never gotten to explore these 2 pages before. So check these out. Some interesting things. And then I do want you to go to the evaluate section and review this and take the practice assessment, and then let me know when you're ready and you can take the real assessment, and we'll see how you do on it. Okay, so after you're watching all this, think about where you're going to create an artifact, and I'm going to talk about that in the next section of the Digital Science Notebook. But think about something in here that's really interesting to you that you might want to learn more about, or that you might want to share with your classmates. Okay, all right, let me know if you have questions.